really only took that Friday off, but since I took Monday off as well the following week, that meant I only streamed 2 times. I typically do my 4 times a week, as most of you know, but I realized that I was just fighting off this impending burnout, and I kept feeling like really anxious about coming into this room. And even though I really wanted to stream, and I kind of felt guilty not streaming, even though of course I know I don't need to, I decided to take that day off, and the majority of the weekend was spent in sweatpants building Legos. I have built so many Legos. And I finally beat Breath of the Wild. I know I'm very late on that. I've had Tears of the Kingdom wrapped in its packaging, and I haven't been able to enjoy it yet. But of course I was like, you know, I need to finish what I've started first. For Dusky, thank you so much. A tier 3 sub at that. Thank you. For 22 months, thank you. An Affectionate Scar for the resub for 32 months. And you said a grain of sand in the time of your musical journey. I hope so. I feel like whenever I do hit a burnout, there's this scared feeling of like, am I ready to keep pushing? In regards of music, like in general, not just Twitch or anything like that. So I'll admit I'm a bit shy with approaching all my equipment again. I wanna try and jump back in. I feel like I had a good rest. For Terabyte, it's actually like a cut-off flannel. Yeah. I loved my Breath of the Wild journey. I got the DLC and was like, I wanna 100% this game. You know, excluding things like getting all the Korok seeds, because that's like a bit much. But I wanted to try and get all the, you know, the side journeys and things like that. But I got to the last few that were just so tedious, and I was like, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to spread my wings and sail away from my Breath of the Wild adventure. The last battle was very funny. If you don't want spoilers about the last battle, I'll keep it kind of vague, but, you know. As goes the typical Zelda journey, there's various forms of Ganon that you have to fight, and the last version is like Beast Ganon, and it's this big 4-legged creature, and you're riding on your horse, and you have to shoot these special light arrows at it. And my dang horse, I didn't really use a horse in Breath of the Wild a lot because, you know, like if you reached a mountain, you couldn't climb up the mountain with a horse, and I got frustrated trying to find it all the time, so I was like, whatever, I'll just fly around. But I'm using it in the final battle, not used to using a horse, and I got stuck on one of Ganon's feet, and the horse got permanently stuck there. Like, I'm dismounted, and I'm trying to be like, hey, hey, you know the Link noises? Hey, hey? And the horse is just freaking stuck in the hoof, and then it just died, and I was like, oh, man. So I'm just Googling, frustrated, like, can I beat Final Ganon without horse? And they're like, yeah, it's possible, you just have to run around. I'm like, alright. So it wasn't as picturesque, my final battle, but the deed has been done, and Hyrule has been saved once again. So that's what I did for recognizing I needed a little self-care. I just built Legos and did Zelda and watched One Piece. Hokey, tier 3 for 43 months. Thank you so much. Please let me know if I can play you something. On top of this support, thank you for helping even more with like mod stuff and things like that. I really can't say it enough for you guys, so thank you. Of course, all the resubs, you guys get priority requests. I'm keeping priority requests open today. And once more people come in here, I'd love to show off the Legos I made after my little burnout vacation time. Of course, you guys know me, like, even though I tried not to do music at all when I felt the way I did, I still snuck in this room and did a little bit of recording each day. And the final touches that I need on my next video audio is complete. I'm just overthinking the violin recording. I've probably recorded like 30 takes of it. And of course, now I'm listening to the whole arrangement with all the instruments, and I'm like, did I do this at too slow a tempo? Which means I'd have to restart everything. And of course, I know I can't do that at this point. I have to just commit to it. But there was a moment I was like, oh. For Katana, I have a pretty good strategy for keeping Kimchi away from the Legos. For Ted, thank you as well for a resub for 2 months. I'm relieved you didn't get sick of me after 1. Thank you. And let me know if I can play you something. I've been looking at that one affectionate scar. The flower Legos look so pretty. So I guess we're on the topic, so I'll show you guys and then I'll get to playing. But my gateway into the Lego world was off-brand cheap Legos. These Legos can be kind of expensive. And I started with these little spacemen, and I'll just show you. So this is a spaceman sitting on the moon playing a little violin. How darling. How precious. So sweet. Very nice. So this was the gateway drug of astronauts playing instruments. Hello, Will. I'm just showing off all of the Legos I built during my burnout. Da-da. This one's kind of delicate, so I'm being careful. But here is a spaceman playing the piano. Damn it! It's kind of delicate, like I said. So this one's hard to show. Come on, buddy. Work with me. Ah, no! Okay. Oh no. The pieces are so small. I will fix that later. Only like 4 pieces came off, but it's the most delicate part, so I'm just gonna deal with that later. Spaceman playing piano. And the newest friend, Spaceman playing the guitar. Ooh, how nice. The only thing I don't like about it is these yellow pieces throughout it. It makes me think of like fungi or like a COVID atom. So I don't like that as much, but it is still very nice. They are really cute, right? I think if I learned my lesson with piano one, I don't think I can lift it up and show it once it goes down. These pieces are very small, so I'm going to carefully put them in a place where Kimchi can't reach. I did try allowing Kimchi in the room before I started, and immediately he jumped on the desk and ran behind the monitor where there's at least 12 cables and nothing super, like it's as sturdy as it can be, but it all started shaking. And I was like, oh my dear goodness, you cannot be in this room right now. So unfortunately the door is closed. I'm really hoping this is just a phase with the little guy. I've really tried hard to cat-proof this room, but there's not too much I can cat-proof with him jumping at the actual computer monitor itself. So I'm gonna just keep giving him chances, and the second he goes for it, I just pick him up and sternly, but not yelling, just be like, no, and put him in the hallway. Since it was right before we started, doors closed, but we'll give Kimchi a chance later. I'm also thinking I might just buy him a bigger bed back here. He's gotten a bit bigger since when he was like originally, a couple months old. He still fits in it, but I have a bigger one downstairs. He really likes to like show off his belly and lounge in. So I might just do that. God, all these things I buy for him and he still only just wants to mess with the monitor. Kimchi! I still love him, obviously. He is adorable and very sweet. I get so many... Am I the only one? Have I just bought too many things online that gets, like, ransacked with random calls? I do not know who this is. It's all like that and spam and just scam things. It's very frustrating. Tripwire, tier 3. Thank you guys so much for 40 months. Oh, that is a very satisfying number. I enjoy that very much. For Blacka, what's up? Good to see you. Jeff, welcome. Oh, and Jeff, whenever I get an Amazon package, they'll ring the doorbell, but I'm not used to anyone ringing my doorbell when I'm not expecting, and I'm usually not expecting people at my house. And so every time it happens, I have that panic surge go up my spine. Oh, it's awful. And I like hide and try and look out my side window. I'm like, who's that? Who is at my door? What are you doing here? I'm doing pretty good, Blocka. I was expressing that I felt like I've been fighting off a bit of a burnout, which is why I only did 2 streams last week. I took off the first day of the week and the last day. I tried to fight through in the middle there, but I realized I needed some time, and so I did some activities that weren't music. I did a lot of journaling, which I really don't like doing, but my therapist says it's really important, and every time I do it, she's right. It just helps you kind of look at everything. It helps you. She does give me like assignments with it. If I'm overthinking a situation, she's like, I want you to write out the whole thing, only factually, not with emotion. Don't write with emotion, just say factually what happened so you can look at it all. What else have I done? Last week was to write down what worked for me and what doesn't work for me. So when I'm feeling anxious, what things have I tried to do? And Lego worked, finishing Breath of the Wild. None of them felt like they worked fully, but it did result in a healthier day. So I'm trying to be like, even though it didn't feel like it worked fully, it did get me in the right direction. So I'm going to keep it up and just keep doing the best I can. I play a little bit of electric guitar. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the proper tones that I want. With electric guitar, I feel like half of the battle is just figuring out what plugins and pedals and sounds you're trying to highlight. I'm fairly competent with the acoustic guitar, like I understand it. And with the acoustic, you don't need to worry about that stuff as much, But yeah, that's what's going on. You guys know me, I don't like feeling like I'm hiding anything, so I always like to just talk very openly about where I'm at and what's going on. And things are good right now, but I just am going through a little bit of a slump, I think, with, like seasonal depression and managing anxiety. But I feel like I have more tools to address it, and I'm just, not fighting the current, just kind of gliding with it. And I just hope I still provide a good stream for you guys. What do I want to start with today? I should check my priority requests. Open. I almost want to cheat and show you guys what I've been recording. It's going to be my new YouTube video, so I feel like I shouldn't, because then it's not as, fun. I don't know. I've never heard of that for Ferran. Celestial, welcome. I usually thank everybody individually. I got so caught up in feeling like I was explaining myself. Yogi, welcome. It's good to see you guys. I felt that burnout too, and last week was a much needed break. Well, every time I do open up and talk about these things, there's usually a couple people that will be like, you know, I get it, or I'm in a similar place, which makes me feel like we're helping each other in that instant. So that's one positive from it. Anyway, I guess I'll just start with Unravel. It's usually my comfy beginning song for the day. Unravel, First Steps. This one started as an improv experience for me, and then it grew. Okay. Oh, that already made me feel really happy. Let's see. Shall I stick with a more acoustic sound at the beginning? Yeah. I kind of want to do, let's see, what's it called? Fire Emblem Spring Radiance, I think it's called. Sounds right. I think. On the new recording that I keep teasing at you guys, it's gonna be featuring a new instrument coming to stream. Oh, me talking about taking a break, and then I'm like, also, I've been learning a new instrument. So I'm quite excited to get to show that. Not the harp yet. One day. One day. I do play with it, but I don't feel prepared to loop it yet, even after all this time. For Furon, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Let's see. Spring Radiance. A church organ? I don't think I could fit that in the house. One of my friends, Jillian, has a pump organ in her house that I guess she inherited in her family. And it's so cool. It has the, like, you know, big slanted pedal on the bottom that you push to fill up the air like a bagpipe. And it sounds amazing. But it's not the type of instrument you can practice, like, subtly. It's on or off. You hear that instrument when you are playing a note or not playing a note. And for that reason, I feel like it would be a trickier one, at least for me to do. I don't know about you guys, but I've had difficulty learning instruments that are loud all the time. Violin's kind of like that. For a while, when I was really shy with the violin, I would play with a mute. A mute's just essentially like, it's either a piece of rubber or metal, but if you put it on the bridge, it makes the sound quieter. I think that's why I really liked learning the acoustic guitar first, because it was a volume that I could control. Violin was technically the first instrument that I learned, but as most of you know, I quit for a long time and didn't pick it up again until later in life when I was brave enough to try it again. Not even brave enough. I think I was just like so heartbroken at the idea of not playing the violin because I just love it so much. Where I just had to. It wasn't a choice. And all of my neighbors in Boston despise me. Yes, they heard me through those paper-thin walls. You bet your butt. You bet your butt. I have one very, like, you know, now it's kind of funny, but it was very painful at the time. I was practicing, or I was doing homework or something, and it was a hot day, so my window was open a bit, and I heard people in the alleyway talking about me. They were like, oh my God, she sounds so bad. I was like, ow, that really hurts. Like, I guess they could see in my room to a certain degree, and they were like, that girl's so weird, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh my God, how long have I been exposed? They ran you out of Boston. That's how you ended up in Nashville. I've talked about it before on stream where, like, a large part of my heart is still in Boston. I really didn't want to leave, but there wasn't a lot of music opportunity there. A lot of the venues that I had played had been starting to close, and, you know, I recorded in like 2 studios there, but there wasn't quite as many. Whereas I visited Nashville for, I think, 5 days, and in that time I was already being invited on stage and like meeting other musicians. So it just made sense to move to Nashville. My living room. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. What's up? I just put the song list in chat if any of y'all want to look at it, but my name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and write out the music myself. I also make loop arrangements of covers, originals, and instrumentals, playing guitar, piano, bass, banjo, violin, singing, lots of different things. So if any of that appeals to you, I hope you consider staying. My living room, welcome again. How was your stream? I was about to do a really pretty piece from a game called Fire Emblem. Even if you don't like video games, give the music a chance, because as you're about to hear, a lot of it's really pretty. I find it really relaxing. This one's called Spring Radiance. Hey Sniper, I'm good, how are you? Let me know for my living room if there's something I could play for you to say thank you for the raid. I'd love to. As well as Demix for a resub for 18 months, a year and a half now. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. For Lala, thank you for the new raid. Or for the new follow. I took a little bit of time off. You could tell I'm getting back into the swing of things. I felt like my high notes were kind of poopy. I want to just isolate them for a second, try and get a bit cleaner. Just a little poopy. finger vibrato! Not as fast as I'd like, but it's getting there. Demix, thank you. So to get a request, I ask that people, well, first off, for a request, it does have to be from the song list. I've had some people donate wanting a song not on the list, and then I can't do it for them. So I want to make sure I say that very upfront. But if there's something on the list that you would like to hear, what I ask is that people do anything to help me remain a full-time musician, whether that's donate, give bits, gift a sub, or resub. I do ask for a 500 bit minimum, or $5, and that's how I do the requests. But I'm more than happy to give you advice on how to start streaming. I want to start streaming, and I also want to make music. Any recommendations? The best part about trying to start to stream is that you don't have to tell anybody, and there's probably only going to be a couple people that come in, because, you know, when you're new, no one knows about the channel yet. So it's a very safe environment to at least try and work out some things. I didn't have a plan when I started streaming. I got to know the community and what other streamers were doing, and most importantly, I listened to what people recommended in chat, really. You guys gave me so much advice for when I got started. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but I never watched a stream before I made an account on Twitch. I felt really lonely one day, and I wanted connection, so I made a Twitch account and went live, and I had 2 people come in, and I was so excited and just asked them what they did and, who they were and what they were passionate about, what they cared about. Sakyan, thank you for a resub for 21 months. Thank you. Yeah, of course, for Juan. Absolutely. Let's see. I love the Carl flush there in the background. You're the second person who pointed that out since it's been on my stand. Yes, I am taking violin lessons currently, and with a focus on classical studies, because I don't have a whole lot of classical training, and I've been doing it for a year now, and I'm really starting to see and feel a lot of progress. I was discussing with chat earlier that I've kind of been recently getting over a little bit of a burnout, so I took my lesson off this week. I didn't do a whole lot of music this week. I mean, I still did a lot of music, I guess. Just different kinds of music. Okay, let me see if I can make this make sense. For the resubs, you guys all get priority requests, of course. Call you John? Okay, got it. Pythagoras, thank you as well for a resub for almost 2 years now. I wish I made it here more often, but love the streams. Well, I'm not intending on going anywhere, so whenever you can come in, it's the right time, you know? But in my burnout brain, I journaled, and I was really writing out possible solutions, what I was thinking. A town with an ocean view? Totally. I can totally do that for you. And one thing I've been talking to you guys about on stream, which I have started to build officially, is that I will not only be looping now, but I'm also going to play over some complete recordings that I've made for the video game soundtracks. I'm still going to play over, original, like the actual soundtrack for a lot of the things, but I've been working on building up my YouTube channel and just more social media things, which means recordings. And I'm actually starting to like a lot of these recordings. So it's like a double win, you know what I mean? To be able to have a new thing to do here on stream and just to keep it interesting, but also have that dual purpose. It kind of started with this one song that I put together. It's a really simple arrangement from an indie game called Inkenfell. And I just fell in love with this main theme from it. I think it's so sweet. I'll show you it real quick, and then I'll do A Town with an Ocean View for Sakyon. Yeah, this is one of the recordings I've made that I want to prepare to put up on YouTube. It's funny because like I kind of like it without the violin. It's so calming. But since my name on Twitch is Joe Plays Violin, I feel like it has to. I don't know. A couple other people have been suggesting, like, you know, that I change the channel name. But I'm so sentimental with it that, like, I don't know. I feel like it would make... I don't know how I'd feel about my Twitch channel being, like, Joe Cleary Music or Joe Cleary. Because it's always been Joe Plays Violin. So... I guess that's part of my thinking process lately. Just trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. Like, would this sound better with violin on it? It's so simple and nice with just the guitar and piano and bass. And, I don't know. You're right, Vomitus. The more I've followed my instincts on Twitch, the happier I've been. The more I found like I was trying to like people please, the harder it got. It was scary when I made the changes officially, as when I started I used to play over anything that people would put in chat. And then I widened it out a bit, and then I learned how to loop. And at a certain point, I was like, you know, I need to take things off the list that I don't like and just only make a song list of things I feel really passionate about, and then I'll never have bad feelings or anything, you know? Because sometimes people would ask me to play improv over like a request, for example. That was so hard. Like, you know, a bunch of key changes or time signature changes. And sometimes I don't think it was even on purpose, but I found myself in my head being like resentful of it at times. Like, why did they pick this one? And then I was like, that's crappy that I'm thinking that. Like, what if they sincerely just like the song, and then here I am thinking that in my head? That's not very nice. So it led me to, again, like, take a lot of recommendations for the video game stuff, but ultimately make sure I built a song list of things that I knew that every time I'd play it, I'd be happy, you know? Which does feel kind of selfish in a way, but now that I've done this for 4 years, it seemed like the only way for me to continue doing it and to have a good attitude, you know? A town with an ocean view. So I put this one in instrumentals. As of right now, I am not taking more students. I used to exclusively make my income really from teaching. Sorry, jump scare. Ugh. Whenever I open Ableton, it does that, and I forget every time. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I primarily taught for a while. I got a little discouraged from teaching, not because of students or anything like that. It was because it's really hard to like make an income from teaching. A lot of the places that you work at, if you're a music teacher, for example, will typically take about 50% for every lesson, if not more sometimes. And they'll say the reason they do that, which I understand to a degree, is because they provide you the space to do it and they provide the students. So I taught at 4 different places. I was sought after, if I can toot my own horn. I was getting emails from places like, please teach here. But the pay rates were always the same. And I talked to the other teachers and I was like, how many students did you have to get before you could like really support yourself and be comfortable? And they'd say like 25 to 30. And I was like, damn, that's so much brain energy if I still want to record for studios and go on tour and stuff. So I got kind of discouraged from teaching. Right before quarantine, I started teaching from my home so that I could make full profit. It was kind of stressful finding my own students, but right when I started to get a good, consistent group of people, like 17 people, COVID hit. And then people were isolating, so I basically lost all my students. 2 stuck with me, so right now I only teach 2 students because they never left me, therefore I'm never leaving them. But in that time, I've been able to make Twitch really fill the gaps that teaching did. So because of that, I at this point am stepping aside from teaching. I know I have that in my back pocket if I need it, but I feel like this is a rare opportunity for me to pursue myself, which I've never really done before. Even though obviously I need to work on confidence and things like that still, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I tried negotiating at a couple places, but I mean, quite frankly, a lot of the teaching programs already aren't really making enough. So then when a teacher asks for more, you're kind of like it's an issue of where is the money going to come from sometimes. Excluding big chains, but yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna do A Town with an Ocean View for Sakyon. Made you wait patiently, my bad for that. Have a bit of tea. For Zezazens, thank you for the follow. I was getting a bit self-conscious talking so much and not playing as much, but I'm also trying to quiet those words that I tell myself and just do what feels right on stream. Okay, let's do it. been watching more tutorials on the washboard. This one might be a bit tricky as it's kind of slow. But let's try it. The thumb picks are not thumb picks, the thimbles were too big for me, so I had to step on them to get them like able to stay on my fingertips. Okay, let's just mess around on the washboard and see what happens. Just a little egg, just a little bit. Sniper. Oh, that was so nice to revisit. There was a time where I was doing that like almost every stream because it was just fun and people seemed to enjoy it. But after a little bit of space, I felt like I was able to kind of come back to it with some more ideas. That was really fun. The new instrument that I'm hiding from you is going to sound really good on that one. You are going to hear this new instrument in the new YouTube video that I'm putting together. Very exciting. By July. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good evening. So I'm very excited for that. I actually tried it on another song and it's sounding good. So I think it might be something that you guys will see a lot of. Rafi, thank you so much. Thank you. Also, Sakyon, your message is so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Rafi, how's your stream? It's really nice to see you. I was just doing I'd like to show you guys, I guess. I was doing an arrangement from Kiki's delivery service. I even included that washboard. I've been watching a lot of washboard tutorials. If anyone here is not already following Rafi, you're going to want to make sure to change that. He's incredibly talented, primarily a guitar player, but also pianist and arranger, composer, songwriter. And he's really good company on top of all of that, so you're not going to want to miss out. Jayton, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Thank you very much for 2 gifted subs. Thank you. You know, I feel like when I first said I voiced my desires for a washboard, they all thought I was crazy. But with the banjo, the accordion, the guitar and the violin, and the new instrument that I'm hiding from you, which I will probably... I think I'll bring out the new instrument when I release the new music video for YouTube. But it just makes sense altogether. I just think it's sweet. I think another reason I honestly like the washboard is that I feel like it's an instrument that doesn't take music too seriously, if that makes sense. I feel like playing the violin, you know, I'm really focused on my lessons, and I've been taking classical lessons for the past year now and just really zoning in on that. But the washboard, I'm just gonna make some sounds that I like. I've tried playing the saxophone and it wasn't good for anybody. It wasn't good for anybody. Rafi, if you're still here, let me know if I can play you something. I usually run off after a stream, so totally understand if that's the case. I have spoons. I'm not very good at them. They're like cheater spoons, so they're kind of stuck together. I can show you. So they're like joined at the bottom. I think the hope is that you'll like learn with these and then use real spoons. I'll find a way to put this in a recording. It's a pretty nice sound. Just haven't found the right place yet. Petrie, what's up? Let's see. Making sure I'm not missing any priority requests. For Jayton, in case you didn't know, you do get a priority request since you gifted subs. These are pretty affordable if anyone's looking for a pair of spoons. The brand's called Heritage. I guess that spoons are a Canadian thing. I didn't know that. You see a little maple leaf. But for anyone that's stuck around from Rafi's raid, welcome. Thanks for giving me a chance. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loop arrangements of covers, originals, and instrumentals, and play a lot of different things on them: piano, banjo, bass, guitar. I really want a hurdy-gurdy. Those are expensive. I kind of want to upgrade the washboard, but the one I'm looking at is like $300, so I was like, I can't really justify that right now. So I did one loop. Why don't I just go right into a singing loop? I haven't done any singing today. Let's see. There's a DIY kit that's cheaper for a hurdy-gurdy, but still expensive. But if I make it, then it's a craft, and I friggin' love crafts. I was saying at the beginning of stream, I've been getting over a bit of a burnout, and your girl's been doing lots of Legos. Oh, thank goodness for Legos. Even though I broke one while showing it to you on stream, so that was rather unfortunate, but it was only a couple pieces, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, since we had Rafi raid, why don't I do a song with the guitar? He is much better than I am, but I still enjoy the guitar. I'm making a goal for myself today to try and use less reverb than I want to. Because then I can hear my mistakes and get better. The Zaffoon? I've never heard of it. It's a bamboo pocket sax. Do you see the sparks coming out of my ears trying to make that make sense? No, not that it doesn't make sense, that I can't picture it. Everything just kind of slowed down like I was underwater. It's like, what is a bamboo pocket sax? My God. All right, let's do Norah Jones' Don't Know Why. This was a guitar finger picking pattern I had to sit on the couch and do while I watched probably 5 hours of TV. With picking patterns, once I get it, I just have to do something mindless, like watch a stream or YouTube. Just non-stop do it. But I finally got it. I hope everyone's having a nice start to their week. We're supposed to get thunderstorms in Nashville tonight, so I would actually really like that. I love a cozy night in with the rain. Ugh. Even though I tend to lose my electricity in thunderstorms, so I want a storm, but not a big storm. You know what I mean? Wait till I saw sun. Don't know why. A small storm. I want a small storm. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm getting better at turning off the mic when I move it. Is it squeaky arm? Check. Check, check. Hello. For Timothy, do you mean on my YouTube channel or here on Twitch? On Twitch, it's automatic. And on YouTube, I have to upload them. Actually, on here, I think I have to click one button in the settings section. Hey, Bad Hairline Productions, what's up? Good to see you. Let's get the violin. I see the request for People on Strange. You got it, Jayton. I'll do that right when I finish this one. Thanks for the raid. I just tracked some guitar and I'm gonna loop some strings on it. Let me know if I can play something for you. Thank you for the raid.
To say
Nick, you are so sweet. Given a raid and your Prime sub, I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. And how was your stream? Thank you very much for those who followed. Welcome in Sundance, Shelf Love, let's see, Malane, Diaro, Exemplary Vegetable, Timothy Busker. Thank you all very much. Brukos for a tier 1 resub. Thank you very much for officially over a year now. Animated Jesus, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. For Nick, I saw that you asked for anything original. And why don't I do... Oh, my lady. Ha! Nailed it. I don't usually get that. Why don't I do one of my originals called Fairweather Friend. I'll admit I'm very shy in the songwriter hat, one might say. It's something I'm trying to learn to embrace more of. I wasn't intending really on sharing my things, but then you guys on Twitch were so supportive that I decided to give it a go, as well as like, you know, my musical peers here on Twitch and stuff. So I wrote this one to myself. Let's start with Egg. Start with my hardest instrument, Egg. I sped up. Oh, you know what I can do? Yeah. I just clipped the part that wasn't time. Let me stop this while I get my guitar. Yes, I don't know what key I do this in. Thank you guys so much. I've said this on stream before, but I was a little nervous coming back today. I was fighting a bit of a burnout last week, and I took some time off, and I mainly just made Legos. This is my newest creation, astronaut playing guitar on Saturn. Very nice. Yes. But after taking some me time to do that and finally beat Breath of the Wild for Zelda, now I can finally start Tears of the Kingdom, I felt ready to come back. It was a short break, but music really feels like me, you know, like 24/7. And sometimes it's really hard for me to step away from it, but I was starting to get more of the anxious feelings, you know? I don't think I actually use a capo on this. Thanks, Nick. I mean, every time I come back, I'm always like, why was I nervous? But I'm a very anxious little girl. But I'm working on it. Okay, so I need to start with the guitar on this. I think I'm gonna try and figure out a piano part too. Piano's something I've only really started adding, that's the word, regularly for the past year. But I'm starting to get a bit more comfy with it. See, Sakion, your kind words were so sweet earlier, by the way. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm going to keep that in my head while I play tonight when I start being mean to myself. All right. Dorvak, thank you for 4 months. Thank you. I know I'm talking to you at a weird angle. I just already put the mic down here. Thank you. I'm ready. The egg is a little much. Calm down, egg. Okay. fast. Let's turn that down. Almost got it. The bass. Just that simple descending line. For Dorvek, if there's something I can play for you to say thank you for the resub, just let me or Ahmad know. March D is kind of where it's at, just that's relaxing. All right, let's do that. Where'd the bass go? There it is. So then try piano next. So I know it's a D chord, like a descent. Learning the chords to my own song. D. don't have to be fancy, right? So then it's C, G, D. The right input, so it didn't record. My bad, y'all. All right, take 2. This is my original Fairweather Friend. I was never one to believe in things like destiny or meant to be. forever, please. Fair weather friend, wherever you've been, just know I'm listening. Raiders, what's up? I'm making a loop of one of my original songs, Fairweather Friend, but I also do covers and instrumentals and lots of different things. Thank you so much for the raid. For Lauren, thank you. Let me know if I can play you something. So I got another verse and then we'll finish this up. Take me back when my days were full of play dates and make-believe. I was unstoppable and anything was possible, so happy-go-lucky. I'll admit I've fallen in the habit of feeling my best days have come and gone. 'Cause I know it would do me good, but I'm scared I've forgotten how. Help me remember my fair weather friend. I am only trying to capture my own happily ever after before the end. I don't have forever, please. Fair weather friend, wherever you've been, just know I'm listening. Bye, 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 on my own fair weather friend. Bye, 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 on my own fair weather friend. Bye, 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 on my own fair weather friend. Bye, 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 on my own fair weather friend. Bye, 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 on my own fair weather friend. Bye, 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 on my own fair weather friend. I was never one to leave and they on my own things were meant to be friends. None of those strange happenings seem to want anything to do with me. But it'd be nice to have a kind of life of my own to save my hair now. 'Cause I know that do me good on my skin. I've forgotten how. These little Pikachus are killing me. They're so cute. I think that's gonna be the next Lego model that I build. Well, it's like an off-brand Lego. But it was a big old Pikachu. And in the throne thing that I have, Martin got me the Eevee one. So I'll have a big old Pikachu and a big old Eevee, and I'm very excited about this. For Pika Lego Chew. I think I like Lego Chew. But I guess then it could be like a Raichu, or I'm trying to think of other Pokemon that end with Chew. Anyway, for anyone that stuck around from Lauren's raid, thank you so much for giving me a chance. Welcome in. My name is Joe, and like I said, I do loops and sing on top of them. I do a lot of different instruments, the bass and the banjo, and the piano, and violin, and I sing. And I do covers, instrumentals, originals, and I also play over video game soundtracks like what we're listening to now, because I personally listen to video game music the most in my own free time. It makes me really happy and it makes me relaxed. Oh, now you make me want ramen. Should know better than to bring up food to a streamer, because then they think about it and they're like, oh, food though? Ooh, that sounds nice. But I have some lovely leftovers in the fridge, and I'll wait for my reward. To showcase some of my love of video game music, why don't I do one of those? Let's see. Let's take out the Final Fantasy binder. I'm still very old-fashioned, and I have all my sheet music printed. I write out all my music myself, so I really feel attached to the sheet music, and when I print it out and be able to put it in the binder, it makes me really happy. I kind of want to do Aerith's theme. Oh, we dropping a musical reference, Scotty? I was in Oliver when I was youngin'. I got to be Dodger, believe it or not. Complete with the Cockney accent and all. No, I will not do that for you now. It was not meant to be, you guys. I was not meant to have a British accent. But 5th grader Joanna tried really hard. Oops, just doxed my real name. That's okay. Aerith's theme, baby. LaCroix, baby. Let's do it. Animated Jesus, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I need to explain myself. I thought that clip was a clip of me where I got backed into a corner where I had to do, there was no other option. I had to do a British accent when I did Chim Chimmery as a loop. And I was terrified that that's what you pulled up. And I was like, no, 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 no. We need to let that one fade into ambiguity. It never happened. Never. So I apologize for yelling at you mid-song. Not my best moment here on Twitch. I promise I don't usually yell at people in the middle of emotional pieces. The odd duck, maybe you enjoyed me yelling at people mid-emotional pieces. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much for a brand new sub. Thank you. In case you didn't know, that does give you a priority request, which means I'll play you anything that you'd like from my song list. If that's something you're interested in, please let me or a mod know, and we'll make sure to make that happen for you. If anyone wants a priority request, I just ask, in exchange, you do anything to help me remain a full-time musician, which means if you sub or gift a sub or donate or give bits, I ask for a 500 bit minimum or $5. But even just watching just for a minute or a song, it all helps, you guys. So thank you so much. I'm here for whatever you'd like to play. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. It's an impressive list. Thank you. I'm always working on new stuff. I'm always working on so much new stuff that I can't put it in my binders fast enough. I just did this one from Cuphead. That's so fun. I have Nier songs. I have 2 Nier songs. So I guess I'll just do one. Were you just trying to bait me to do a Nier song? Luckily, it's one of my favorites, so I'm happy to do, it's called Popola. No, you're fine. I'm just teasing you for Mike Monkey. Ideas, thank you for a resub for 13 months. Thank you. As well as C. Axel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. What's it called? Popola. I can't remember. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jove. Oh my god, Jayton, are you still here? I owe you a song from so long ago. Oh no, I feel like such a butt face. I was getting spoiled and got a handful of raids today. For anyone who came here from a raid, thank you so much for staying. I hope you consider following and staying around sometime. Yay, Jayton! Oh, Jayton, I'm so sorry. I made you wait an awfully long time for your song, so I'm gonna try and make it real special. This is one of the earlier loops I put together when I first learned how to loop. I love it. Shame, shame. Do you know I have a shame command? What repertoire are you practicing for your violin lessons? I'm currently working on, yep, there it is. Shame. If you've watched Game of Thrones, the Shame Lady is, in my opinion, the scariest character. And she haunts me with my anxiety all the time. What was I saying before that? I can't remember. Come here, what's up? Oh, what am I learning for my lessons? Yes. I'm currently working on, I don't know how to say it, Zardas by Monty. I haven't practiced it for a week. I was fighting off burnout last week, and so I took my lesson off and just focused on building Legos and finishing Zelda Breath of the Wild. Chimera! I'm learning a super complicated for me Bach piece. My fingers, arm, and neck are so sore, even though I've only practiced for 20 minutes. Make sure you do your stretching. Very important. So I've been doing off-brand Legos, but how could I say no to this? Look, it's a little astronaut playing a guitar on Saturn. I had to get it. And it's a bunch of little tiny ones, so it took me a long time to do, which I really liked. Wait, I don't need this yet. For People on Strange, I start with the banjo. Let's see. What kind of stretching is one supposed to do for violin? My favorite is I make a T-pose where your arms go out straight to the side and you put your hands up straight so that they're pushing back towards you, and you'll feel it all underneath here. You can also go down like that, and you can do little circles like that. Everyone at your desk, I recommend you do it. It feels pretty good. That's my go-to. That one's my favorite. I do it before I play shows, and sometimes I just do one arm like this and do little circles. And my bandmates are like, oh, look at Sassy Joe in the back, because it looks like I'm doing like some sort of backup singer move. I'm like, no, I'm stretching. Leave me alone. Oh, Slackjaw, thank you for the dono. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let me know if I can play you something from the song list to say thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. People are strange. Cool. Where's sound? I found it. Okay, let's do it. So this goes over here. Hello. You know what I should do actually? Bass. For Chief Slayer, thank you for a resub. Let me know if I can play something. Alright, let's see. I'm messing up. It goes. Ah, I got it now. Okay. Damn it! From a B to a G, so that would be Doc, I played the bass. It's good to see you. Who's next? Accordion? For Mac, thank you for the follow.
Are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly, oh ho, when you're down. Oh, those women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven, oh ho, when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out in the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When it's strange, when it's strange, when it's strange, when it's strange, when it's strange.
I had a hyper burst. It needed to come out in some way. It happens occasionally, like my burps. For Les Menegensis, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Jayden, I really appreciate you waiting so long. I made you wait a whole long while for that priority request, so thank you. And my goodness, we have such a big group of people here. I feel so grateful. Thank you guys so much. I was talking about at the beginning of stream how I was fighting off a bit of a burnout last week. I typically stream 4 days a week, and last week I did 2. Because my brain body said, no, and I Legoed instead. And, when that happens, I feel like I get a little nervous about coming back to stream. I'm like, oh no, I hope I remember how to do all these things. What an interesting and enjoyable cover to The Doors. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have a love of ragtime, old-time jazz, like 20s, 30s. I do like more pop rock stuff too on the channel, and more... I do a lot of different things. It's not necessarily the most cohesive song list, but it's all things that I really care about and put my whole heart into. Again, for anyone that's new today, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, I have ads on the channel? I actually didn't know if I did. Well, I guess I'm not making a whole lot from them now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a quick break and use the restroom. We've been going now for almost 2 hours. Hard to step ways, I've been having so much fun. I was surprised, Battle Knight, to see you in chat say that you didn't know you didn't know I sang as well. Yes, I do. Again, I sometimes do like my video game music where I play over songs like the ones we're listening to now, but I also really like to sing and play other instruments, and so I kind of I do all the music things that I can on here. Anything that I'm capable of, I try. But since you said you were new to hearing me sing, I'd love to show you one of my YouTube videos. I'm working on the next one now. I'm in the filming stage. I have been recording and arranging, and I'm really excited. I've done that once before, believe it or not, for Battle Knight. I'll admit that writing lyrics, though, is something that I think is one of the most challenging things for me. I overthink it. I'm too mean to myself while I do it. Night, Scotty. I feel like everything I write down, I look at it and I'm like, that's stupid. So I think it's more of an issue with how I treat myself, maybe, than the lyrics itself, but it's a process. I'm working on it. That being said, I'm going to put on one of my YouTube videos while I take a break to just run to the restroom. I will be back right at the end of the video. And this is my cover of Duran Duran's The Chauffeur. Like I said, I'm working on the new YouTube video now, which, without disclosing too much, it's an arrangement of a video game song, and it features a brand new instrument that I have been hiding from you. And once I premiere the video, I will add this new instrument to stream as well. One other announcement I have before I take my quick little break here is that next week, officially, is going to be the Tifa cosplay. I promised you guys a cosplay of your choosing. You chose Tifa. I have it. It's downstairs. It's in my room. I tried it on. It looks pretty dope. So that will be next week. I'm in the Discord at the end of today going to put the available days and let people vote with emotes on which day they would prefer me to do it. Monday's my night stream. Tuesday and Thursday, I start midday, 3 p.m. Central Time, and Friday I do a morning stream. So I will let you guys decide which day you want me to do it, and I'm very excited. I haven't done a cosplay for a long time, and I made sure with this one that I went all out. I really wanted it to look good. I could have gotten something on Amazon quick, but I went through individual makers on Etsy because I wanted it to look really good, and I really like it. It's really cool. And I don't have to buy a wig or anything, so that's great. When I did Sephiroth, that was a struggle. Wigs are hard for me. It's very challenging for me. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show you a video for my YouTube channel. If you enjoy it, it would mean a lot to me if you consider going over there and subbing, following my Twitch channel if you'd like. Social media, blah, blah, blah. I'll be back at the end of the video.
Glides are moving, oh, looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly charming. Sweating dewdrops glisten fresh in your sight, and the sun looks down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being hard. The sun looks down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being hard. Sing, blue silver. Way down the lane away, living for another day. The aphids on the bend, drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western night. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze, and the sun looks down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being hard. And the sun looks down, letting everything behind. It's the front of your dress, all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being hard. Sing, blue silver. Sing, blue silver. And watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. Where glass splinters lie so deep in your mind. Too eyes with a thought to stiffen brooding lies. I'll only watch you leave me further behind. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being home. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being home. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you being home. And the sun dips down, letting it behind. As the front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart.
I'm back. Chelsea, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hi, my name's Joe, and I make loops and sing on top of them. And covers and originals. And I also play over video game music like what we just listened to. That video was actually one of the polished recordings I did of one of my loops on the YouTube channel. I'm glad I didn't make y'all wait too long. I feel so bad if a raid comes and I'm not here. It's like, ah! But thank you very much. I really appreciate the raid. How was your stream? I have a couple priority requests I gotta get to. But Chelsea, if there's something I could play for you, please let me know. Here we go. Making sure I'm following. I'm not! Okay. I'll make sure to come by and say hi sometime soon. Okay. I have a request for St. James Infirmary. So I do this one from scratch. Let's get the guitar and get going. This one, I don't play the violin until I do the solo, but I promise I do play the violin. It's not a farce. A fart. Okay, let's see here. I gotta tap a tempo. Sweet. Let me do the pedals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just setting up my foot pedals, which triggered the recordings. Down the St. James. Down. See how this tempo feels? Oh, this is my radio voice. You'll hear this later. Don't worry about it yet. It will happen. Is this a good tempo? Yes, I think it is a good tempo. Magic Sword, what's up? You are too kind. How's it going?
Oh shoot. What do I do? I think it goes down, down. That's it. Okay, vocals. Down, 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 down.
Down just bar on the corner by the square. They were serving drinks as usual. The usual crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red, and he turned and faced all the people. And these were the very words he said. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a cold white table. So sweet, so young, so fair.
We had a sneaky accordion in there. Those accordions. Oh, they'll surprise you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the sweet support and kind words and chat. It means so much to me. I was a little shy coming back tonight. I took a little bit of me time to steer off that burnout, and it's always hard for me to step away from Twitch because I like it and I feel like it's become like a part of myself, and seeing you guys and the just emotional and spirit support that you guys give me, I can't stress enough how much it just helps me. But I knew I needed to take a minute to just kind of take a deep breath, you know? But I'm so happy to be back. I've been just getting so lucky with so many. I've gotten like 5 raids tonight. I really, really appreciate all of the love and support from my fellow music streamers. We are a small but powerful community here on Twitch, and I'm honored to be a part of it. So next we have requests for a song that and this was also one of my first loops, believe it or not. I was using a foot looper at the time. Have you ever played Short Cue Pieces by Chrysler? I think I have. Opening a Google tab. I have like mountains of sheet music that I inherited from my Nana. My Nana was an absolutely stunning violinist. And violin kind of became a tradition on my mom's side of the family. So my mom played, my Nana played, my aunt played, my sister, my cousin. And I'm really proud to be amongst the ranks in that family tradition. Did Nana have any Bela Fleck? No. But I actually had some Bela Fleck. Do I have a command for it on my YouTube channel? On my YouTube channel, I did a cover of my favorite Bela Fleck song because it just, oh my God, I can't even express how much I love that song. It's so pretty. Doc, this is $10. There are many like it, but this is mine. Yours, it's yours. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. Let me know if I can play you something. The song I did is called Reverie. Maybe that's the command for it. Let me see. Hey, yeah, there it is. So if you want to see my attempt at a Bela Fleck song, it's there.
not always love you, but as long as there are stars above you, you'll never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, the life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you.
Everyone now.
God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, the life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows,
Oh,
God
shoot.
only knows what I'd be without
Sorry.
you.
Is it in the loop?
God only knows what I'd be.
I'm just gonna start over. Okay.
God only knows what I'd be without you. 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 Oh, God only knows what I'd be without you. Oh, God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows.
No high notes today, folks. Ooh, Go It Alone and Kefka's theme. We about to step up the rockin' game here. Good job on Reverie, thank you. If you're not familiar, you might also think of covering Bela's Sunset Road. It's about the same tempo. I will definitely keep that in mind. Use tempo is very important when learning banjo. I feel like I'm a fairly good finger picker, but banjo's so fast. It is so friggin' fast. And I'm not very good with the metal picks yet. I'm hoping I'll get better at it with practice, but unfortunately I haven't gotten there yet. Let's see. Sunset Road. Cool. For Hoagie, is it okay if I do Go It Alone first? Because I actually have it right in front of me. And then I can do Kefka's theme. And then we'll, with Kefka's theme, go into some more video game music. Kefka's theme is definitely one that I do want to make my own recording of. I I want to get to a point where I have the option of playing over the original video game soundtrack or my own version of it. So I've just been building up slowly but surely my own recordings of particular songs. And I'm finally getting more comfortable with recording myself. Recording is like very painful for me, but it's starting to get a little better. I feel like the most relatable way to put it is like, you know, when you record on your first phone that you get and you record your voicemail thing and you hear your voice back and you're like, oh God, that's what I sound like. And you go into an internal crisis. Was that just me? Maybe. That's how recording feels for me, but by like 20. But with doing it more and more, I'm starting to get more comfortable. And, you know, looping live is in a way, I mean, it is technically recording myself, so that's been helping a lot. But when it comes for anything for my YouTube channel, I feel like I just hold it like white-knuckled, trying to get it as close as I can to perfection, whatever that is. But I'm learning to loosen up my grip a little bit. It's just taking a long time. For the Sultan, you are not alone. Trust me. So I've been doing mostly kind of like acoustic jazzy pieces tonight. This will be fun. It's my first kind of like more rockin' one. It's like chill rockin'. I do want to add another Beck loop to the song list at some point. I have a couple in mind. I just haven't settled on which one yet, but it will be on the horizon. I'm also working on a new St. Vincent one that I really like. Oh, there's just enough carbonation in this where it will be good for maybe 10 more minutes. Come on, LaCroix. You got this. On the positive side, recording myself is the one thing that helped me actually get better at music stuff. That is, yep, definitely. That's definitely fair. You can't run away from your corrections that you need to do. So I can't argue with that on that. I definitely have had the same result. What are you recording on now? Doc, are you on a certain project? This song is so good for one of these. Do I look cool? No? Okay. Alrighty. I have a routine where one thing a week goes on YouTube. Show off. You are show off. Stop rubbing it in my face, Doc. That's not very nice of you. No, congrats. That's awesome. I'm really happy for you. Deal with it. Fine. I will. We have fun. We have fun here. Here's some drums I made. Ooh, what's that awful noise? I found it. guys should all check out Doc. He's really talented. Jordan with the big old raid. Look at me, I'm cool and I play guitar. I'm not very good at the electric yet. How is the stream, Jordan? Bonjour, bonjour. Welcome, Raiders. My name's Joe, and I make loops and sing on top of them. I also play video game music. What were you playing today, Jordan? What were you doing? Was it Final Fantasy or Cuphead? I actually learned a Cuphead song specifically for Jordan. The guitar phasers on it. That was kind of cool though. Okay, oh, I got nervous. Anytime. I think we are ready, friends. This is my cover. Oh, I guess I should play violin because we had Raiders come in and I haven't played violin yet. I couldn't do that idea I had in my head, but I'll get better at it next time. Okay, let's sing. I'm coming over, see me down at the station by the lane with my hands in my pocket, tingling a wish code that I stole from a fountain that was drowning all the kids in the world. When I get older, see me climbing on a back porch fence, just see gonna try that again. Hi, Rita. Okay, let's do it. Down on the corner, see me standing on a makeshift road with the dust on blowing in a long black shadow. Pull a hammer from a coal mine down where your daddy was working. Comb my hair back, strike a match on the bathroom wall where the number is written. Driving on the sidewalk, looking back in the sky is a burning in my rearview mirror. And I better go it alone. Bye bye bye. I better go it alone. Bye bye bye. I better go it alone. I better go it alone. Bye 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 bye. I better go it alone. Bye bye. I'm coming over, see me down at the station by the lane with my hands in my pocket, jingling a wish card that I stole from a mountain. I was drowning all the chaos in the world. When I get older, see me coming on the back porch of friends, just sit dogs on and get a question. And my shivering voices are singing through a crack in the bed at night. I better go it alone. I better go it alone. Bye bye. I better go it alone. Better go it alone. Bye bye. I'm down on the corner. I said it's going on. Makeshift road with the dust outline and all black shadow. I better go it from the coal mine down where your daddy was working. Comb my hair back. I started going on the bathroom. I won't wear my number is right. Driving on the sidewalk. I better go it in the sky is a burning in my rearview mirror. And I don't know why remembering the words for that one feels so hard for me. It's just such like a cool, chill, continuous syllable time. And I got lost in the sauce. Hooray. Thank you again, Jordan, for the raid. Let me know if I can play you something. I do have one song on the queue that I gotta get to for the fantastic mod that is Hoagie Man. Thank you anybody who stuck around. I've gotten so lucky with raids tonight. I think that's like my 6th raid. People are being so sweet and lovely, and I really appreciate it. For all the new follows, thank you so much. Shellac, thank you very much for the resub. I think I'm super late for this. I don't know if I thanked you earlier. If that's the case, I'm sorry I didn't say so earlier. Sauce. Yes. Now I want food again. Rena. Me and Rena go out and get nice dinners together, like once a month, because it's fun and we're classy women. And we picked out this really cute place to go to, and the kitchen was closed. Isn't that just tragic? We found another place and it was fine, but damn you, Da Vinci's. I'll get you sometime. So for anyone who's new, again, welcome. I've been doing a handful of loops for the last swing of stream here, but another half of what I do here is I play over video game soundtracks because video game music is what I listen to the most in my free time. It makes me happy and relax. This weekend, I actually finally finished Breath of the Wild for the first time. I am well aware I'm extremely late on that, but hey, I did it. It was kind of a stressful last leg of the battle too, because you're riding your horse, and my horse got stuck on Ganon's leg and it died. So that was a stressful battle for me, but I saved Hyrule. All is well. I know I love VGM. For this one, at some point, I'm going to make my own recording of it. I have to, the toot. Thank you for a $5 dono. Thank you. Since you donated, you get a priority request. If that's something I can do for you, please let me know. Yes, I specifically finished Tears of the Kingdom. No, Breath of the Wild, so I could start Tears of the Kingdom. I've had it downstairs, and it's still in its like saran wrapping, so I get to open it. It's gonna be very exciting. But I think before I do that, I have to finish another game. While I load up the next song, I would like to know if anyone else does this. It's a habit of mine where I get to the endings of games and then I get sad thinking about the game being over. And so I just never finish it. And I've done that for there's 7 games right now that I've been playing. And I got to the end and I was like, nope, I don't want to say goodbye. So I'm just not going to do it. But I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do Persona 4 next. I'm on the last boss of Persona 4. And Persona 3 Reloaded is coming out in February, so at least when I get sad from finishing this one, I can have something to look forward to. I feel the same, and then I start playing it again and again, and I end up speedrunning them. I'm definitely not on the speedrunning level. Jordan's literally the best speedrunner I've ever seen. He does Cuphead, which is so freaking hard. And he just freaking goes through it while reading chat. It's amazing. It's amazing. I saw that we have a priority request for Hornets theme. You got it. I'm going to do Kefka's theme, and then we'll do Hornets theme. It will be a nice, battle moment. This is the music that must go on in Kimchi's head when he destroys everything in this room. Actually, all the time. This is just ongoing in Kimchi's head. My cat. Evil Kimchi. I love how the song I picked as Baloo's song always makes me cry. And then with Kimchi, I'm like, oh yeah, this one's Kimchi's song. That little bow. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore my cat. But when it comes to me sitting in this chair, he just becomes the biggest fart. He just will tear up everything around me to get attention. And today, when I was warming up, he ran behind the monitor where there's like at least 16 cables plugged in, and I just see the monitor starting to shake back and forth. And I was like, no! What are you doing? Go away. So unfortunately, I've had to keep the door closed for today's stream. Oh, so mad at him. Like, the amount of money I've spent on like cat tree, the cat proofing stuff I had to do here, the beds, the toys, and he's still just like, no, I want to attack the most expensive thing in this room. I'm like, buddy, this is how I pay for your food and your poopy rocks. If you like these things, better not mess with my stuff. He just keeps doing it. Anyway. What's next, Mantis Lords? I think that was one you wanted, right? He is evil and I love him. Kimchi. Hornet, my bad. I'm not as good at this one, but I'll try. It's really fast. Hollow Knight. Oh, I'm nervous. It's probably going to be loud. Let me turn it down. It's not that hard, it's just fast. Nope. Okay. None. Dude, for the toot, I was doing Hollow Knight for a while. I have a gaming channel that I have for fun called Joe Doesn't Play Violin, where I don't play violin and I just play games. And I'm kind of getting close to the end of Hollow Knight. I beat Hornet the first time, but oh my god, the second time, she is so freaking hard. It made me so sad. Oh. Maybe it's time for me to do another game stream. It's been like a long time. I've been so focused on just getting better at music that I feel guilty when I play games. But if you guys want, I can do another Hollow Knight stream. It's fun. I just sit in my pajama jams. Instant follow, no questions. I wanted to make a second channel where like, thank you guys. Well, okay, sure. I'll do another game stream. I love the game, the channel name. I have one of the other mods, Raisinox, to thank for that. He suggested it and it made me laugh so hard. Joe doesn't play violin. Yeah, I'll do it, friends. I will do a Hollow Knight stream. I'll pick a night and make that happen. I will say this week I am playing a live show on Thursday with one of the bands I play with here in Nashville, Tales. So I might have to stream earlier on Thursday because I don't know when I'm supposed to get to the venue. And I don't know how late the show is going to go. So Friday's morning stream might be a little later. I know it's not the most convenient thing, but I promise I'll let you know on I'll let you know in Discord. And then next week we'll be back on track. And next week I will do my Tifa cosplay stream for you, which I'm really excited about. This cosplay looks so good. And you can vote on which day I'm going to be doing the Tifa cosplay. I'll put up the poll in Discord for people to vote when I finish stream tonight. So I'm excited. The Tote, thank you. Am I saying your name right, by the way? Or am I just accidentally calling you another word for a fart constantly? Yes, I'd feel pretty rude if that's the case. It might be what's happening. So let me know if you don't want me to call you Toot, which is also fart. Yes. Cool. Well, on that lovely note, I'm going to take a quick break to use the restroom, and then we'll go into the last leg of stream. I think I'll close priority requests. Yeah. And when I get back, why don't I do the other Hollow Knight piece that I know, which is Mantis Lords. I play that one a little better than Hornet. Oh my god! Ah, Kamard! We just like read each other's mind. I'm so excited. Yeah, when I come back from break, I'll do the Mantis Lords. For anyone who's new today, thank you so much for giving my channel a chance. I hope you consider following and coming back sometime. I add new stuff to the song list every week, whether it's video game music or singing covers or instrumentals. I'm always working on something to try and make y'all proud. So I will be back in just like a couple minutes, just long enough for me to use the restroom. And do I need another? No. I think the LaCroix will hold me over for the last leg of stream here. I love you guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Hi. I also put in the Discord the vote for memes. And the Discord in general is the vote for which night you guys want me to do, or not night, which stream you want me to do the Tifa cosplay. The options are Monday, which is my night stream at 6 p.m., Tuesday, Thursday, which is 3 p.m. Central Time, or Friday, which is my morning stream at 10 a.m. Yeah, let's close requests. I've probably only got a little bit of juice left. Juice. I love that little pause there. So good. That is going to be next week. Wait, yeah, is this week I couldn't have Monday as an option. Are we thinking about this week and next week is the same? Oh, yes. And can you update the post after stream to note that? I can do it now. I wrote Tifa cosplay stream next week. Is that good? Right? Alright, we're gonna do the Mantis Lord's theme. Skeedle-doo, skeedle-dee, boop boop bee, bop boop boop. Sauce for... Ah. I only did the first second of Hollow Knight and it was such a jump scare. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna actually play it now. Okay. Out of the boss battles in Hollow Knight, I will say that was one that I actually really... I felt like I didn't rage that much. It was kind of enjoyable. Like, don't get me wrong, it took me multiple attempts to do it, but I was enjoying the process of it. It was very nice. I liked it. All right, great. I got all my priority requests. Let's keep the energy up a little bit, and why don't I do another classic with Time Scar from Chrono Cross. This one's fun. have such like fond memories of this song, especially with the beginning of when I started streaming. I'm kind of embarrassed to say, but I actually haven't played Chrono Cross. I've played a lot of the games on my song list, but not all. Scar that time. Oh, rawr, did it. That was kind of embarrassing. That's on the internet forever. That's okay. But I was really afraid of doing the high note in it because when I started streaming, I didn't really do a lot of shifting yet on the violin. So it's fun being able to do it now and just going for it, you know? Oh, don't escape me. I thought of another thing. Yes, Jordan, since you're here, I should make sure I keep trying to do Cuphead. Yes, this one's kind of difficult in the ending. This is one of my new transcriptions I did for stream. I told you guys how much I love old time jazz, and the soundtrack for Cuphead is so good. So let's see if I can pull it off. It's super fun. Welcome, Serge. For Kamar, it's for shifting on the violin. It's when you move up and down on the violin neck. So to shift to a higher position, if I start low, that would be a shift as I shifted my hand up. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know I had so many French friends here. I wish I could speak another language. I can do bonjour. That's about all I got, though. Maybe merci. Merci. All right, this one's super fun. Oh. Meh, meh. Dang it. That jazz solo at the end is so cool though. No. I never listened to the end of this song, as I am too fast for the game anyway. I mean, yeah, fair point. It's worth a listen. It's pretty good. All right, y'all. I think I might just do one more tonight. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow for anyone who wants some more music. I'm going to try and get something new out for the song list this week, but I do have my show on Thursday, and I'm holding myself accountable to recording every day because I really want to get more stuff out on the YouTube channel. And the next video is nearing the final stages, so I feel like I should just like commit to it. Even though I love adding new things to the song list. I'm trying to force myself to do the things that I don't like doing as much because naturally I'll gravitate towards doing more of what I like and avoid what I don't like. So I need to get better at recording. Let's see. I want to end tonight on an Irish note. It's a song that doesn't get requested much. Not a lot of people played the game. It's called Temtem. I mean, I'm one of those who hasn't played it myself. However, I had one of my friends was playing it and they had the sound on and I was like, "Oh, this is freaking awesome." So, naturally, I listened to it and I found this gem. The flute starts in the beginning, but while this gets started, just thank you again, everybody. I was nervous to go live tonight, and every time you just make me feel so happy. So thank you. Let's party for this last one. Yay! so freaking fire. And one day, I'm going to figure out how to do it on the penny whistle, and I totally want to make a YouTube cover of it. I've been practicing. Always practicing. Everybody, again, I can't thank you enough. I, for real, feel like the luckiest girl ever. I feel like I fit the jackpot to be able to have this be such a large part of my career. I've always played music, and I've made myself a career in music slowly but surely. But that was for playing for other artists where, you know, I slowly got enough courage to be able to perform behind someone. And with you guys, I get to actually step up front and be front and center. And I didn't think that would happen for me. I thought I was way too shy and nervous and anxious. And it's just such a dream come true. You've pushed me to try things I've always wanted to and I've been afraid to. And again, you mean the world to me. Thank you for making my music career dreams come true. And I'm live 4 times a week. My schedule's going to be a little different this week as I have a live show. I'm playing with a band, one of the bands I play for in Nashville, Tales, on Thursday. So I might start an hour earlier or so on Thursday. I will let you know in the Discord. The poll is up in Discord for those who want to help vote to decide which day I will be doing the Tifa cosplay next week. Let's see. I think those are all the big points, really. Thank you, Doc. I'll try and make sure I do an improv loop next time you're around. You know I get scared of those, but it's good for me, so. And it's been a little since I've done it. Amazing. For anyone that stuck around from one of the many raids today, thank you so much for giving me a chance. Please consider following and coming back sometime. And yeah, I think you are amazing. So I would actually like to raid a non-music streamer, but I got to meet her at TwitchCon and she's so lovely, and she raided me not that long ago, so this seems like the perfect opportunity. Katie Bentz. Yeah. And I will, like I said, be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. for anyone who wants some more music. Yeah. You all are the best. I absolutely adore you. Katana, you're lovely. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.